It's a real pleasure to see some familiar faces here in the audience and some new faces as well. I'm very much looking forward to being part of today. Please allow me to stand on the protocols that have recently been established rather than repeating. It's a great honor to be here, to be speaking at the Ghana Investment and Opportunities Summit. This summit bringing together the international business community and an incredible delegation from Ghana. Congratulations to all of you who have traveled from Ghana, who are braving the cold weather here in the UK, despite it being June, to showcase the breadth of investment opportunities available in Ghana. The UK is very proud to have such a strong and still strengthening partnership with Ghana. This partnership is rooted in our long-standing economic, political, and cultural connections. We often talk about the historic nature of that partnership, but importantly, it's not just historic, it's also current, and it's forward-looking as well. And the private sector, the business relationship that exists between our two countries, is an absolutely crucial part of that partnership. As we play our part in realizing the economic growth that exists in Ghana in potential, we cannot overemphasize the critical role that foreign direct investment has to play in that. It has the potential to catalyze sustainable economic growth and propel Ghana to the next phase of its socio-economic development. We're keen for the UK to be a source of a significant proportion of that FDI. We're committed as UK government to playing our part in that progress. We're committed to strengthening our long-term partnership to help drive Ghana's economic development. I'm proud of the work that we've done, for example, through our Jobs and Economic Transformation Programme, which is focused on supporting manufacturing and investment opportunities across 3 priority sectors agreed with Government of Ghana: automotive, pharmaceuticals, and garment and textiles. The JET programme has supported the development of an automotive investor framework which over the last 2 years has attracted 8 international car manufacturers to Ghana. It's a major achievement, but there's more to come. The next stage is to strengthen the auto components manufacturing sector to allow more of the supply chain activity to happen in Ghana, meaning more value, more jobs, more revenue flowing through Ghana's economy. In the pharmaceutical sector, I love this example. It's a relatively small thing, a feasibility study that programme funded, which has helped to unlock over $70 million to establish Ghana's first vaccine manufacturing plant, which should, among other things, be manufacturing the new malaria vaccine. So really exciting, cutting-edge stuff. British investors can succeed in Ghana. That's true at the very smallest scale for SMEs such as the brilliant British Ghanaian-owned fish and chip shop in Accra, Captain GHIOS, which is an absolute favourite of many members of my team at the British High Commission in Ghana, but also for larger investors, those names that you'll be familiar with, the Diageos, the Unilevers. UK government support has helped new investors to establish themselves in recent years, including companies like Miro Forestry and Timber, who are reviving downgraded forest areas across the country and creating a thriving business model while doing so. Also OneWeb, who will play an important role in the next phase of Ghana's digital transformation, the next frontier. Through our development finance institution, British Investment International, we've recently launched the Ghana Investment Support Programme, which will help small and medium-sized enterprises to access financial and technical support. Those SMEs that will benefit from that programme are the lifeblood of Ghana's economy, making up about 85% of all businesses and a contribution equivalent to around 70% of Ghana's GDP. You imagine if you can grow each of those small companies by 50% even, the impact that could have on jobs and on finances. Last year, the UK government launched Growth Gateway, which is a free export and investment advice service, providing specialist advice, tailored advice to UK and African businesses who are looking to export or invest in Africa and the UK respectively. That programme can support Ghanaian businesses to navigate market access barriers and take advantage of the opportunities presented by the UK-Ghana Trade Partnership Agreement. It's quite surprising when you look at their website that they're providing that level of tailored, detailed, specific advice to individual companies, and that service is free. So if you haven't had a look, I highly encourage you to go and take a look and see what that service can do for you. Additionally, the Africa Continental Free Trade Area has the potential to be a game changer for Africa's inclusive economic growth, driving industrialization, generating jobs, creating new trade and investment opportunities for African and for UK businesses. Ghana's been an influential champion of the AFCFTA since its inception, from winning the bid to host the headquarters in Accra, through early signature and ratification, to being one of the first 7 countries to actually begin trading under the Guided Trade Initiative scheme. The UK strongly supports the AFCFTA. We're very proud to be the first non-African country to have signed an MOU with the Secretariat in September 2021, and through our development assistance, we continue to work closely with both the AFCFTA Secretariat and with member states, including Ghana, to get the agreement up and running, to actually move to that implementation phase. We're committed to partnering with Ghana as well as other African countries to support the implementation of the AFCFTA, providing support for the development of, for example, a domestic competition policy and supporting UK businesses in Ghana to use the AFCFTA to increase intra-African trade. Another example of the thriving UK-Ghana trade and investment relationship is the UK-Ghana Chamber of Commerce. Ajoba is in the audience, and you'll be hearing from her shortly. The Chamber, in collaboration with stakeholders and institutions, supports its member companies by advocating for business reforms across market access barriers. The Chamber routinely hosts capacity building programs, networking events, roundtables for the business community in Ghana. A great example is the business roundtable that took place on Monday at the British Standards Institute for Ghanaian exporters, and later this year at the British High Commission, in collaboration with the Chamber, will reintroduce the Ghana UK Business Awards, celebrating UK-Ghana business excellence. I must acknowledge too the tremendous impact of the Government of Ghana's Year of Return and Beyond the Return initiatives, Minister Awal, highly credit to you, which make Ghana a centre for business opportunity, for culture and for tourism. Over the period of our 2022-25 strategy, we're dedicated to strengthening our British Ghanaian diaspora relationships and partnerships, which is why we're working with British Ghanaian organisations like Aquaba UK, who organise the annual Ghana Party in the Park. I hope all of those who are sitting here today have been at least once and intend to go this year to Ghana Party in the Park, which gathers over 10,000 people to promote UK-Ghana partnerships and particularly business opportunities. We've partnered with On Point Property, who are organising a Ghana Property and Lifestyle Expo, both in Ghana and the UK later this year, to promote the Ghanaian real estate industry. So huge potential amongst that diaspora community. As Ghana continues to enhance its position as a leading destination for trade and investment in Africa, I want to end with a call to both UK and Ghanaian businesses, to UK companies and investors who are looking to expand. Ghana continues to be an attractive destination. We're ready to provide support to assist your activities. And to Ghanaian companies who are looking to work with global partners, attract foreign investment and world-leading expertise, I urge you to consider the UK. For both of those things, outside the door to this room, you'll find 2 stands that I want to give a plug to. One is for the UK's Department for Business and Trade. Members of the team from the High Commission are over here for this week and will be outside ready to answer your questions and talk about the support that they can offer. And similarly, our UK-Ghana Chamber of Commerce are there too. Please do go along, ask them about what they do, tell them what you need, and establish that relationship. We're here to help you. Thanks very much. I'm looking forward to the day.
One more time, Her Excellency Harriet Thompson.